Join us as we continue our Tuscan adventures. We're road tripping into the countryside, staying at some incredible estates, eating the most delicious food, and visiting so many amazing places along the way. Stay tuned, like and subscribe to follow along with our top line travels. We have officially left Florence this morning and we are making our way to San Gimignano. It's our first stop on our Tuscan adventure and we've already started seeing a whole lot of countryside.
While you're in Tuscany, the best way to get around is definitely hiring a car for yourself. It was 250 Australian dollars for 6 days. So that equates to about 180 euros, which is super cheap considering it gives you ultimate freedom and flexibility.
Our car and now we're heading into San Gimignano. It looks so beautiful from the drive through.
We could see it from ages away. There's these big parapet towers sticking out through the village.
Making our way from the outer into the inner walls. This is cool. Encircled by 12th century walls, this medieval town sits up high on a hill here in Tuscany in the southwest. After the hour journey in the car from Florence, we'd worked up an appetite, so we were off to find something to eat. Oh yes, lunch. It's so good, smells delicious. How big is this pizza slice? Cheers.
Oh, jackpot-o.
It comes with a little handle, so you can walk around town with your slice of pizza. San Gimignano is known as the fine tower town because of its amazing preservation of about a dozen watchtowers. Currently 14 watchtowers of varying heights remain standing out of more than 72 that existed during its prime, with the tallest reaching over 70 meters, which is crazy. These towers were constructed by families to display their wealth back in the day. The historic center of San Gimignano is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and as you walk around it really does feel like you've been teleported back in time. There's no wonder why this is one of the most popular medieval locations in all of Italy. We've made it to our accommodation here in Tuscany, and oh my goodness, how's the entrance? It is absolutely amazing. All checked in to our first day here in the Tuscan countryside, and it is so beautiful. We've only had a first glimpse as we came onto the property, and now we're off to have some welcome drinks, but I am so excited.
On the way here, the heavens opened up and it just started bucketing down. It got a bit chilly, so we put on some warmer clothes and we're about to go check out the estate now.
You can see we've had a bit of a shower, so it's wet everywhere now. It was super weird, just a quick one. The temperature's definitely dropped. I'm cold, but it's made everything look greener. It's beautiful. Immersed in the Tuscan countryside between Siena and Florence, this 4-star hotel offers high-quality service on 20 acres of rich parkland, offering 73 rooms, most with private terraces or gardens, a gorgeous pool and a beautiful restaurant, which is where we headed for some welcome drinks. The sun's back out!
Happy days!
Oh, so happy. It was such a random little spit of rain, but now everything's greener and brighter and shining, so it's beautiful. We're so happy. For an unforgettable stay, we highly recommend Borgo San Luigi. The property offers a relaxing atmosphere. You can't help but sit back, relax and unwind. From the gorgeous rooms to walking around the beautiful gardens, eating at the restaurant by the pool, or playing a game of tennis on their courts, you won't want to leave. The wonderful staff even set up a fireplace for us to enjoy after the unexpected rainstorm. This hotel is the perfect getaway and it's located at the walls of Monteriggioni, which is just a 15-minute drive away and was our next destination to explore. Monteriggioni is so small, completely surrounded by a fortress wall. It's actually gorgeous and tiny. It's like a little street, a few little cafes, restaurants. We're gonna get dinner here and hopefully see that sunset so the clouds don't come out too much. You can see an impending storm and then blue skies. We've been dealing with that all day. Monteriggioni in the province of Siena is one of the most beautiful and intact walled towns in Tuscany. Perched at the top of the hill, it has amazing views of the sprawling Tuscan hills from all around. You can walk out of these outer walls and then all you can see is the Tuscan countryside for miles around. It's absolutely amazing. We've been recommended to go to La Torre for dinner, and it's right in the square here. Looks really beautiful, and the menu looks yummy too, so we're excited. This little Italian restaurant here in the square is family owned. We met the owners and they were so wonderful, and the food was absolutely delicious. Heading to breakfast. We've woken up in paradise this morning and we're all ready for another big day of exploring. A big day planned out here in Tuscany. We're headed to the town of Siena and then onwards onto Pienza. After we explore the town, we're going to a venue which does a beautiful picnic, and we're going to have a late lunch overlooking the amazing views of this beautiful place.
We're in Siena, 13th century old town. Behind me is Duomo Cathedral, famed for its black and white marble architecture.
To go into the cathedral, it's €5, but if you want to go into the cathedral, the opera house, the library and the crypt, as well as the tower, it's 14, and then it's €21 if you want to also go up onto the roof. But we're happy to just go and see inside the cathedral today. I brought my jackets because your shoulders need to be covered to go inside.
Found out there's a free audio tour on the back of the ticket, so make sure you scan this, get your phone out, and we can get a tour of the cathedral.
Sitting here in Siena outside of the cathedral, lapping up this sun. Siena was one of the most important cities in medieval Europe, with buildings dating back to the 13th and 14th century, and its historic centre being a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This city is pretty remarkable to walk around. Short walk away, we've made it to Piazza del Campo, and it's a massive square,
huge.
Way bigger than we expected it to be.
It's like a massive big amphitheatre.
We spent the morning exploring the city, shopping and enjoying coffee in the square. We got a little bit lost trying to find our car when we were done, which was parked outside the city walls with Siena's 12 city gates all looking very similar. It took us a few tries to find the right one. Left Siena now and we're headed towards the next little Italian town that we want to explore, which is Pienza. It's about a 50-minute drive and it's beautiful views all around of the rolling Tuscan country. Pienza is so beautiful. It's surrounded by the wonderful hills of the Valdorcia. This area of Tuscany is magical. When you think of Tuscany, you think of cypress trees, country roads and hillside landscapes, and Pienza has it all. You don't want to miss this corner of paradise. Pienza is so pretty to walk around. Definitely recommend spending a little bit more time here than in Siena. Siena's a lot more city vibes and not as pretty. We've stopped in at Il Casallo, which is a gorgeous little bar on the outer wall.
It has great views over the whole valley, just filled with green grass, cypress trees, vineyards. Picture postcard perfect.
So we ordered some cocktails and some beers and living our best little lives. Soon we were back on the road and so excited for our next stop, the ultimate picnic destination in Tuscany, Casifisciu Cucuzzi. Picnic hours are from 10 till 6 and we recommend making a reservation so you don't miss out. Prices start from €2.50 per person for a basket, which includes a cutting board, cutlery, glasses, napkins and bread, and vary based on the choice of products and quantities you choose. You can fill your basket up with a variety of different beautiful cheeses, cured meats, pickles, salads, jams and honeys. Everything is made here on site. We've just got our picnic basket all ready to go for a beautiful picnic here in the Tuscan countryside. Time for us to go find a spot on the property to have our picnic. As you walk through, there's so many gorgeous little spots.
We've got some nice local vino to enjoy with our charcuterie board.
So good. We did stop in at a shop on the way and grab some strawberries because they don't do any fruits, but otherwise everything else is from here.
Cheers! Tonight we're staying in at our Tuscan farm stay to eat at the restaurant La Bianca, which is part of the farm stay hotel San Luigi. Tonight we're starting off with some nice Prosecco, and the restaurant's given us little taster.
The Tuscan region is known for its cuisine, and for good reason. Every single thing we have tried here thus far has been absolutely insane. This dinner was amazing. Today we leave. Honestly, I'm going to be leaving a little bit of my heart here because this place is just beautiful. You feel like a little king and queen when you stay, and it is really just something out of a fairy tale. Today we're venturing into southern Tuscany in search of renowned hot springs we've heard so much about. The destination is approximately 3 hours south of Florence and just under 2 from Pienza. Just driven through the town of San Gimignano, which is the town that is home to some hot springs called Cascade del Mulino. Made it to the car park here at the hot springs.
About 200 meters away from the entrance.
As you arrive at the springs, there's a beautiful little cafe restaurant, as well as bathroom facilities, showers and change rooms. We've made it, and oh my goodness, this place has blown expectations.
So awesome here. The water's beautiful, nice and warm, 37 degrees.
Because of shoulder season, there's actually not that many people here, and it's completely free. There's even bathrooms, change rooms and showers, all free to use. Doesn't get much better than this. The water's so warm, it is so good. These hot springs comprise of thermal waterfalls and naturally dug pools located on the grounds of an old mill. The waterfall builds up from a stream of hot water that runs under fields. Thanks to it originating from an underground source, this water is rich in minerals and sulfur, known for having therapeutic effects. We did not expect these springs to be as epic as they are, or as big. The silk blue water tumbling over cascades surrounded by rustic Tuscan countryside. Their beauty is so real and definitely worth the hype. The hot water vaporing into the cold air, panoramic views of Tuscany and the whole atmosphere make these enchanting thermal waterfalls one of the most incredible places that we've been.
Freaking freezing!
Make sure to bring a warm jumper because as soon as you get out of those hot springs, it is freezing.
Freezing! After a good day, deserves a good beer. We got the classic Birra Moretti.
Oh yeah.
It's so delicious. Cheers.
Cheers. Just arrived in Locanda Rossa, and this is just amazing. Look at this beautiful room. Oh my goodness. We were actually given an upgrade, and oh wow, this is amazing. We arrived late after sunset at the hot springs and headed straight to Locanda Rossa's on-site restaurant. There we sampled their homemade olive oil, enjoyed some delicious starters and finished with their mouth-watering duck. Locanda Rossa is a farm stay, also known as an agriturismo, a Tuscan farm expanded to include suites and villas. We believe that experiencing an authentic farm stay is a must if you're planning a trip to Tuscany, and we would highly recommend this beautiful space. Currently in literal paradise, and we're making our way through the beautiful property to breakfast.
As we walk through the olive groves, we can smell the breakfast aromas coming through. I'm starting to salivate.
Finished breakfast and we're taking a wander around this magnificent property. It's so much bigger than I expected. We got here in the dark last night, so this morning we've been exploring. Locanda Rossa pans 41 acres of rolling hills and lush olive groves, offering a picturesque setting for a relaxing getaway. The property features a luxurious spa, a renowned Tuscan farm-to-table restaurant and 2 inviting swimming pools. Guests can also enjoy a well-equipped gym, a charming breakfast bar, beautifully maintained gardens and tennis courts. With its blend of rustic charm and modern amenities, this quaint country retreat provides an unforgettable experience you won't want to leave. Just stumbled across a donkey and a goat, so that's fun. Hey buddy, look at his little... Oh, dude.
Quickly running back for cover. It's freezing!
While we were exploring the property and meeting Penelope the goat and Olivia
the donkey,
the heavens opened on us and it started raining like out of the blue, and now the clouds have come over, but we're actually so okay with it because we booked into the property spa here on site.
The spa treatment we're going for is 20 euros per person, includes sauna, a Turkish bath and some relaxation zones.
So excited to go check it out and have a very rested afternoon. We have the spa all to ourselves, which is amazing. Oh. They've given us argan oil to put over our skin. There's the heated pools, and then through here, it's a steam room, our own Turkish bath, sauna. That looks amazing. After a relaxing spa, we've left the sanctuary of Locanda Rossa and we're headed to a hilltop town called Capalbio.
Capalbio is about a 15-minute drive from Locanda Rossa. It's got beautiful views over the Tuscan hills. We were going to get to enjoy the village in the sun, but as you can see, that's not the case. It's currently cyclone. Rain's trying to find refuge because it's freaking wild out here. Woo!
This weather, you just can't pick it.
Look, you can see it's sunny there, and then it's raining here. It's just wild. It was sunny on our way here. We were super excited to see this little village up on the hill. We got here, it just started pissing down rain, as you just saw. And so we ran into this tavern, or osteria as they call it here, to hide from the rain. And they're having a tasting session for their new menu, all for free. So they've handed us these burgers, these beautiful paninis, a glass of vino. What a great turn of events.
Well, that was a great way to wait out that crazy random storm. This weather is wild. You literally can't pick it. It goes from perfectly blue to all of a sudden a looming storm that appears out of nowhere. Now we're gonna go explore this gorgeous little town. It's still a little bit windy, but the sun's out again. So we're gonna hit the wall and check out that view because it looks amazing. Look at the sun, it's literally out now. I don't know what that was.
Yes, we got it. Found ourselves out on the outside walls. Sunset looks like it's going to be amazing.
Wow, oh my gosh. That sun's come out from behind those clouds and it's warming my soul. Look at those views. Oh my gosh, this place is amazing. The sun's out now and this is definitely a place to go for a sunset view or just amazing views over the Tuscan countryside onto the ocean. And you can see the massive storm rolling away from us now and just blue skies on the other side. This weather has been a little bit wacky, but we're making the most of it. We're gonna stop in at La Porta. We're gonna sit inside because it's quite windy at the moment. It's still a little bit chilly after that rainstorm, but if you come in the summer and the sun is shining, you should definitely sit outside because the views of that countryside are epic. We're definitely not in need of any more food, but here we are, we're in Italy and Italy's known for its yummy cuisines.
So we've ordered more food, we've got some more wine, and we can't wait to see the sunset shortly. Bon appetit!
We came prepared bringing wine glasses from our farm stay and had the genius idea of carefully packing them in a shoebox that we got after buying some new shoes in Siena. This way we can enjoy our wine while watching the sunset from the wall. We planned this well, we've got our wines, we're heading up the stairs onto the wall again because that sun is slowly dipping over that horizon and I think it's going to be incredible. What's so incredible is at this time of the year, there is not one other person on this viewpoint to watch that sun go down, which is unreal. We literally have this whole promenade to ourselves all along this castle wall, watching that sun dip behind the horizon. This is out of a movie scene. We were driving out of this beautiful hillside town and we saw all these little red lights on the side of the road, and it turns out it's the town's cemetery overlooking the castle and onto the rolling hills. Oh, 1966. There's like pictures, Brad. Ooh.
There's a freaking pyramid with candles and it's scary.
Quick, go. Go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. The sun's shining as we leave Locanda Rossa today. We are headed to a vineyard for some wine tasting before heading north along the coastline to a gorgeous little town called Lucca. We were driving along and we came across these amazing fields that are just absolutely stunning. So we've stopped because this isn't something that you see every day. We've made it to La Chivera Albania, which is a beautiful vineyard a short drive from Locanda Rossa. It has amazing views, and for 40 euros you can get a wine tasting, a vineyard tour and a beautiful lunch.
So here at the vineyard, it's a small couple, it's their property, they produce all the wines on site. Husband's a local Italian and the wife is from Syria.
Which means the food here is absolutely delicious. It's a mix of traditional Tuscan with a hint of Middle Eastern.
So beautiful here. They've got vineyards to produce the wine, and then they've got all the olive groves here behind me as well.
After a beautiful afternoon of drinking wine and soaking in the vineyard, we headed to Lucca. We stayed at Hotel Villa San Michele, a 4-star hotel in Lucca that feels like a step back in time. The hotel features a pool, spacious rooms with beautiful garden views, and breakfast served each morning in their greenhouse. However, we recommend staying within the walls of Lucca's old town. While the hotel is lovely, it's a drive away from the vibrant hustle and bustle of the old town, where there's much more to see and do. Bit of a rainy day here in Lucca today, but this gorgeous little hotel we're staying at was super reasonable. They even organised little Vespers if you do want to hire one for the day. Because the weather's not great, we're not going to today, but really something to consider because it's such a cool option to have. Quick espresso shot to pick us up for an afternoon session exploring the town of Lucca, and then we're headed to a pizzeria. Walking into Lucca through the outer walls and into the inner city. Lucca is renowned as an Italian city of art due to its intact Renaissance era city walls and well-preserved historic centre. Walking the city wall is a beautiful experience. We recommend hiring a bike to cycle around. As one of the larger Tuscan cities we visited, Lucca is full of character, boasting medieval architecture, charming boutiques and cute little street side cafes. We absolutely loved it.
Such a cool little shopping street.
I know.
We found Lucca to have lots of boutique shopping all around, and there's people on bikes everywhere.
Sitting here at the Pienza in Lucca, we've ordered some draft beers and we have a beautiful view of the square and the old buildings. This place is beautiful.
It's our last night in Italy. Sad, sad day.
But we've absolutely loved our time in Tuscany and would highly recommend it to anyone because it has absolutely blown our minds every step of the way. After enjoying sundowners in the square, it was time for our final dinner in Tuscany, and we couldn't leave Italy without having pizza. We were recommended Da Umberto Pizzeria, a trendy restaurant that is an absolute must visit.
That is insane. It's so tasty, it's crunchy, soft, perfect pizza base. Oh, absolute heaven.
And their homemade tiramisu was so good. Join us in our next episode as we bid farewell to Italy and set off for an exciting adventure in Turkey. Our destination is the enchanting city of Istanbul. We can't wait to reunite with our best friends and immerse ourselves in the vibrant Turkish culture. From the bustling streets of the European side to the historic landmarks of the Asian side, we'll be exploring all the beauty and diversity Istanbul has to offer. Along the way, we'll share our favorite spots, hidden gems, and unforgettable moments with you. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can follow along with our top line travels and experience the magic of Istanbul with us.